Alright you guys, ZFR back here, and I know it's taken me a while to get back to this video. I promised you guys this video a couple weeks ago, but don't worry, I haven't forgotten about all my Witcher fans here on the channel. So without further ado, this is going to be my video breaking down all of the scenes with Yennefer in it from the Witcher Netflix teaser trailer. And pretty much, if you missed my last video, it was about Ciri. We broke down a lot of the scenes with Ciri in it and kind of talked about and compared some of that with the books and stuff. And pretty much, I really wanted to get into this trailer and talk a little bit about Yennefer and what we see of her in this trailer, because obviously there is a lot of Yennefer in this trailer, a lot more than I think anybody was probably expecting for season 1 of The Witcher, because Yennefer really doesn't come into play at all within the Witcher story until the very end of the first Witcher book. And one thing I've already mentioned a lot in the previous video is that if you take some time to look, this trailer actually contains a lot of scenes from both the first and second book, at least from what it seems. So with that being said, there probably is going to be a lot of Yennefer in season 1 of The Witchers. So with that being said, let's go ahead and check out some of the cool scenes and some of the cooler things that I noticed about Yennefer's character throughout this trailer. First off, a lot of people are probably wondering why Yennefer looks the way she does throughout part of this trailer with the kind of disfigured face and jaw. And that's because in the books, Yennefer actually was born a hunchback, and she kind of was abused as a child for a while until she kind of started to pick up some magic and stuff. I believe she ran away and joined this special school or whatever. And we even get a glimpse at this school throughout the trailer a couple of times, and we get to see her teacher and stuff like that. I haven't made it this far into the books to know about like Yennefer's full backstory. I just know the bare details of it. But yeah, she was in fact a hunchback at some point until she started learning magic, and now she, as the Yennefer we know and love, she uses magic to kind of uphold her appearance as the more beautiful woman that we all know from the books and the games. Now, moving on to the next thing, a lot of people probably also might have missed that Yennefer throughout most of this trailer is a much younger Yennefer than we know. I kind of mentioned in my last video through some of the scenes with Ciri that what they seem to be doing, they seem to be making Yennefer and Ciri a bigger part of the franchise than they were in the books, by showing us a lot of the scenes that were kind of told to us or recited to us through the ears of Geralt. Instead of, you know, doing it like that, they seem to be giving us the outright scenes. So with that being said, a lot of these scenes with Yennefer were not in the book, especially the stuff with her still being a hunchback and everything like that. So it looks like they definitely are remixing season 1 a lot. So with that being said, for a lot of this trailer, Yennefer actually is much younger. She seems to be like a teenager or somewhere in that area of either being a teenager or a young lady, you know, going into like her early 20s or somewhere between that and 18 for most of this trailer. And I think that's important because this means that we're going to get scenes of Yennefer earlier on in the season than a lot of us may have expected, because once again, she doesn't really come into play in the books until the end of the very first book. And pretty much, I think, once again, I think this is going to be a cool addition. You know, I hope we get a lot more context to her story and stuff like that, because Yennefer, when you first meet her in the book, she can be kind of a difficult character to like. I mean, she's definitely a likable character, but she does come across as kind of bratty at times and stuff like that. But, you know, once you kind of figure out her backstory and you get to see a little bit more of the character, it she definitely does warm up to you a little bit. So I think showing us a little bit more of that backstory is a good thing. Now, moving on to another quick little scene right here. I do believe that this black dude she's talking to in the trailer is a wizard that Geralt ends up dueling over her later on in the story. Now, I'm not going to go into all the details of that because that might end up being spoilers for the show, but let's just say that's a pretty interesting story that I wasn't expecting to read in the Witcher books. So yeah, with that being said, I'm excited to see more of him if that is who I think it is. Now, moving on to one of the last things I really kind of want to point out here. I do believe that towards the end of this trailer, when Yennefer is screaming, you know, in what seems to be the middle of a town, and there's a storm raging and stuff, I do believe this is the first story where Geralt meets her, and this is the battle with the Jinn. And pretty much, this is probably one of my favorite parts of the Witcher book so far. Like, when Geralt first meets Yennefer, like the way they meet and the way they fall in love and stuff, it's like fairy tale badassery all over the place. So with that being said, I'm excited for that one. I hope that is the case. I hope they dedicate an entire episode to that. So yeah, I'm excited for that one. But anyway, that's really all from this trailer. The only other thing I really saw was this scene of Yennefer standing on the hill powering up for what seems like it could be the first time, or maybe it wasn't. But I think this does have a slight possibility of being a certain battle on top of a hill where a lot of sorceresses get killed in the book. Once again, I'm not going to go into spoilers, and I promise it's not really as big of a deal as I make it sound, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that might be that scene. However, I could be wrong about that one. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, so far that's what I kind of noticed about Yennefer in the Witcher Netflix teaser trailer. So tell me what you guys think about this. Do you think I caught everything? Did I miss a few things? Tell me down below in the comment section. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video and want more like it. And if you do want more, definitely hit that subscribe button, because we are going to be covering a lot of Netflix Witcher leading up to the actual show release, and we're going to be covering the show like crazy on this channel. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you guys on the next one. Yennefer out, guys.